Hi first year students, it is Miss Slominski, and today I am battling a little bit of a cold, so my voice sounds a little goofy. I'm going to try to show a lot more than just say, so keep watching a lot of what I do with my fingers. This week it is our 6th week of orchestra, and last week was MEA week. Some of you maybe went out of town. Hope you had a good time. If you weren't able to play very much last weekend, it's really important to take some time this week to just make sure you are shooting for that like 60 to 80 minutes in a week of practice. Help our fingers and our brains work hard and remember, like, we're training our body and our brain with our instruments. This lesson, I'm just going to try to do an overview of our yellow belt, and this hopefully could work for all of our instruments: violin, viola, cello, and bass. I'll be using a violin today. Big things of our yellow belt. We are reviewing some of our old skills like finger push-ups. No matter what your instrument, you start off with your fingers pressed down on tapes. Cellos and basses, your tapes look a little bit different than this, but you'd still stack all 4 fingers down and then tap 1 finger at a time. 3, 4, 4, 4. Making sure that the rest of those fingers stay down. Our fingers work on their own. We gotta train them, okay? And just doing that on each string. This is a good thing to do every time you take out your instrument. Something new on our yellow belt sheet is practicing our bow hold on a pencil. This is the 3rd skill on the checklist. This is gonna look the same for any instrument, or pretty much the same. Violins, violas, cellos, this really does look the same for you. Basses, I'll show you what to do in just a moment. Again, it's pretty similar. You need a long pencil, not an itty-bitty short one, but a long, pretty full pencil. And then your right hand is going to make something called the buck-tooth bunny. Now, we make him buck-teeth by having these long teeth that kind of wrap around. From the other side, it looks like this. I'm making my thumb touch where the first crease is in my finger, okay? So that's how I get my buck-tooth bunny, not a kissing bunny, okay? So buck-tooth bunny just like that, and the pencil goes right between those 2 spots, okay? So the pencil literally, it just went where I had that line. My thumb tip is helping to hold that up, okay? My pointer finger lays down, my pinky balances on top, and my pinky is going to be standing pretty tall. Viola, violin, cello, it should look like this. For bass players, it's similar, but we're wrapping all of our fingers around. My thumb goes, so we kind of hold on like a cliff. Even our pinky is holding on. And my thumb holds on right below my middle finger, okay? That is building your bucktooth bunny, your pencil bow hold. And then rock climber starts with your hand in your bow hold position and then creeping up like this. That's rock climber, reverse rock climber. Do it a couple more times. Okay. See if you can get really fast at this. Practice this anywhere. Bus, car, not math class though, okay? Anywhere else. The next skill is practicing rhythms with your pencil and perfect bow hold. Violin, viola, cello, you have your arm up like this, okay? And we're opening and closing our elbow. From another angle, looks like this, okay? I'm not going from my shoulder. You could do pepperoni pizza. Jack Rabbit eats carrots. You could do your name, Miss Slominski. What would yours sound like? Try maybe something around you. I see a music stand. You could do this with anything. One class today did a song. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. What's your favorite song? Try playing the rhythm with your bow, okay? That's the rhythms skill. The next one is practicing tunneling over your A string with your left hand. Okay, here's one where it really helps to see what this looks like. This is a skill for violin, viola, and cello. Bass, we don't really do this on the song that they say on here. We have but we do learn a new note. So violin, viola, cello, what we are doing is stacking up our fingers. For violin, viola, it's 1, 2, 3 on our D string. But we want there to be a tunnel. You can kind of see through. Oops, hard to do right now. But see through my hand right here. You can see the whiteboard behind my hand. It's not crunched up like that. But we have a hole right there. You have a tunnel. You should be able to go between D with 3 fingers and open A. The only thing I change is which string I'm plucking. And maybe if I'm a violin or viola player, I bring my elbow towards my belly button just a little bit. You can see from this angle probably. That helps to change the shape of my hand and clear out that tunnel. We use that in Good King Wenceslas and lightly row number 22. Okay, so those are some of the basic skills that you should be able to do for your yellow belt. Okay, tunneling over your A string. Again, looks like. Okay, and there are songs that go. The first one we'll go through is Good King Wenceslas. So pause for a second. If your book is not with you, go get your book and then open it up to page 8 and 9. See you back in a few seconds. Okay, now you're back and you probably have your book open to page 8 and 9. And on here, I think I need to grab one too. Okay, now this one, we're going to be looking at a cello book, but right now our books have a couple of the note names in there. So make sure that you're looking at your book. You can follow along. First step is always make sure you know what notes to play and then look for some other skills. Good King Wenceslas. G, 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 A, G, G, D, rest. E, D, E, F sharp, G, rest, G, rest, repeat. Now look, going back here, let's take a look at something extra. There is G, 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 and underneath this third one, we have a line that looks like this. Piano players, you know that means hold down the pedal. Not a piano player, whatever instrument you play, this means hold down your fingers, okay? For cellos, you're holding down the 4 fingers that make G. For violins and violas, we're holding down 3 fingers for G. Basses, all you have to do is open G, but then you're gonna see that there's a 1 on top of your A. You're adding 1 finger on G. You'll wanna check basses that, you'll have a picture on the top of page 9, a place for you to check in. You can see what that would look like, okay? But no matter what, we're all actually playing the same notes, even though we make those notes a different way, okay? 20 and 22 both use this idea of tunneling, okay? Anytime you see this sign, we want to hold down our fingers. Can you tell what note to hold down here? This starts below F sharp. How many fingers do you use for F sharp? That's how many fingers you would hold down here. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna make one more video where I just play through. You can hear the melodies of the multiple songs that we have for our yellow belt. So that was just a quick look at what are our yellow belt skills. We have tunneling, things with our bow. This is good to do at multiple times during your practice at home. Stay tuned, another video coming with the actual songs that we do. All right, see you soon.